Hi everybody, welcome to Downward Dog Rising. It's Traci here, and I am on a quick break at work, so I thought I'd give you a quick little workout session. So let's start with some Pilates for your core, and then maybe we'll end with a couple of yoga stretches. Okay, so if that sounds like something you'd like to do, then come on and join me. All right, let's warm up our core first. So we're gonna lie on our back. We're gonna come all the way down to our mat. Head is on the mat, your knees are bent, and I want you to float arms up. And we're just gonna lift our shoulder blades straight up off mat. Exhale, reconnect them. So our blades lift up, our blades come down. Create a little space mid-back between your shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, take hands behind head, neck. Bring your elbows so they're far and wide, and I want you to do a head float. Make sure your core tightens to your back. So you're gonna just float up your head. Keep your elbows wide. Avoid pulling your elbows together in front. Use your abdominals. Tighten in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right. Okay, we're going to add on to the head float. Your back is on the mat. Make sure you don't go like that and arch up. Your heels go into a V. So I want you to keep your chest nice and open. Elbows wide, neck is long. Scoop your core tight. Now reach the legs into a frog, and then you're gonna bring the knees in, and then you're gonna exhale. I want you to tighten your abdominals to your back. Exhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe in. 8. You wanna feel those core muscles draw into spine. 7, 6, 5, look towards center. 4, 3, 2, last one. Come in, lower down. You're gonna stretch your arms long into the mat. Extend your legs out, lift one leg up. Then what I want you to do is 5 single leg circles. Keep your hips to the sky, breathe in, breathe out. 4, inhale, exhale. You wouldn't cross over center line if you've had a hip replacement. 3, that's contraindicated. 2, last one. Chest opens wide, open, around and back up. Breathe in, breathe out. 4, and 3, and 2, last one. Bring that leg all the way down, other leg lifts up, back is on mat, extend that leg, around, come back in, inhale. Exhale. The goal of this is to keep our pelvis as stable as you possibly can. Differentiate between your leg and your hip. 3. Use your core to do it. Pull in. 2. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Now you're going to reverse. Feel the core. And inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Awesome. And then gently come in. Okay, now you're gonna lift head up, elongate your leg, pull towards you, float that bottom leg off the mat, and then I want you to do scissors where you scoop in tight, pulse for 2, and then you're gonna switch. Pulse for 2, switch, pulse for 2, really tighten the core to back. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. You got 6 more. Reach, tighten the core to your back. And 5, and 4. Use your core, pull in tight. Good. 3 more. Pull that leg in. 2. Use your core. 1. All right, gently come in. Okay, next, we're gonna cactus our arms. Open them up, and then I want you to take your knees, and you're gonna let your knees go to one side. Modified, your tailbone stays on mat, And you would just get a little baby stretch here between the rib cage and the hip bone. You wouldn't go too far over. And if it's comfortable, you can go a little deeper. Just breathe into the side of your waistline. Chest opens wide. Breathe in, breathe out. Get your back to release. Create open space along side of waist. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Feel how chest opens. 1 more. Gently come center. Now, we're just going to pick up our pelvis, tailbone long, tighten core, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, everything's aligned. Lower pelvis down. Cactus your arms again. And you're just going to let your knees sway to the opposite side. Good. If you wanted to just get a little stretch between rib cage, hip bone, your knees would just do a tiny sway. You're just keeping knees in line with hips. Feel that wringing out the wet towel, side of waistline. Inhale, exhale, chest is open. Relax head, neck, shoulders. Your opposite shoulder that's down on the mat is your anchor point. That will help you protect integrity of spine so you don't over twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in, let your back release, exhale. Two more deep inhales here. Gently exhale. One more time, deep inhale here. Feel those ribs expand. Exhale, gently release. All right, gently come back to the center. Okay, next, what I want you to do here, I'm actually going to have you turn to your side so you can press to a seated position. And then I'm going to have you take one knee. You're going to bend it in towards inner thigh. And then from here, let me just put a light on because I'm in a shadow. Okay, does that help? Okay. Going for a little shadowy effect, I guess. We have one leg coming in. So you're bringing your foot to the inside of the thigh, the groin. Sink into each half of your pelvis. And you're just gonna lift up. Feel as if you can really sink into the bottom of your pelvis. And then actually we're gonna stay up because I wanna open the space between your rib and your hip. You can have your forearm rest on mat, and then I want you to lift up out of your center. So I just want you to feel like you're opening your entire side, and you're gonna breathe into the stretch. We're gonna go into straddle, so I'm just giving you a couple variations. Breathing in, breathing out. Openness across collarbones, shoulders out of ears. Open that whole side. Breathing in, breathing out. Go a little deeper if you can. Trying to open up this whole space through here. Sometimes we can get really tight in our rib cage. Feels good to stretch it out. Really open up that side. Slowly you're gonna make your way up. Fold this leg in, and then you're gonna stretch your other leg out. So bottom of foot comes to inner thigh. Root down to the bottom of your pelvis. You're gonna elongate up. Okay, now we're gonna open this entire side up. So you're just gonna have this palm reach up. You're gonna elongate up, up, up. Open this whole side and really keep the length. We don't want our pelvis lifting off mat. And you're just gonna stretch up and over your leg. Inhale, really feel the stretch from under the armpit, mid-axillary line, all the way down to your hip. Sits bones stay down against mat. You're lengthening, 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 breathing. Those ribs expand. Breathing in, breathing out. Get that whole sideline to open up. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel that sideline open up. Try to stretch heart a little bit to sky. Open up a little deeper. One more deep inhale here. And gently you're gonna rise up. Excellent. Okay. Next stretch that I want to do with you. Now take this leg and you're gonna straighten this leg out to the side. And then maybe you'll just shake out your knees. Our inner thighs can get so tight and they can pull our hips out of alignment. Also when our IT bands and our outer thighs get out of balance, it can wreak havoc on our hips and our pelvic alignment. So that's why I want to focus on getting those hips to release. Okay, so sink down. You're just going to take arms overhead. Inhale. Feel each half of your pelvis settle into your mat. Exhale, one more. Lengthen all the way up through top of head. Gently release those arms by sides. Okay, we're gonna elevate. Make sure the knees are pointing up. Your inner thighs twist outward. And then just see if it's okay to do a little hip hinge forward. So we're just stretching our breastbone up. And then maybe we'll come to our forearms. We're just gonna stay here and breathe. And I want you to actively push the legs straight out of your center. Your heels push away. That'll bring your legs a little closer to the mat. The backs of the thighs are touching the mat. You're in your straddle pose. Creating some space. Low back opens apart. Breathing in, breathing out. You want to feel how the hamstrings kind of separate and fall into the mat. Hip hinge forward, lengthen your breastbone, and then that way you can also feel your low back pull apart. Breathing in and breathing out. We want that low back to open up. We're trying to keep our spine elongated, stretching our breastbone forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Soften the jaw, soften the mouth. Release the tension from your body. Maybe you can go a little deeper, just stretching arms away from center. Remember to keep knees to sky. Breathing in, breathing out. Take a few deep inhales here. Breathing in, breathing out. Head away from tailbone. Sink deeper. Whatever level is right for you. Feel that low back pull apart a little bit more. Slowly, you're going to come up to your forearms again. We're going to make our way back up. Slowly come all the way up. Now we're gonna draw our thighs straight together. Maybe shake out your knees a little bit. All right. Okay, we're gonna do a little Ustrasana, camel pose, just to get the front of our hips to release. So for your Ustrasana, we're just gonna come all the way up. You could do this with your feet flat on the mat, or you could give your knees a little more support, like I do usually, where I push like this, and then modify. Think of tailbone long. Your tailbone lengthens. You engage your glutes. You press your hips forward. Maybe your hands support the back of your pelvis, across the back of where your tailbone, your sacrum is a little bit, your tailbone's down here, but right across the back of the iliac crest of the pelvis. And then if you wanted to go deeper, you would take your hands to your ankles, to your heels. You would open chest, drop shoulders out of here, scoop in tight, abdominals pull in, and then you would just feel how you're opening. You're doing your back bend. Inhale, exhale, chest is open, breathing in, breathing out, open heart. This feels good if you're sitting at a desk all day, to get the front of those hips to stretch, front of the thighs, your middle back, tailbone long. Inhale, exhale, open heart. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Let's do one more deep inhale here. And exhale to come out of it. Take hand to back of hip, come all the way up. And now we're going to take it back into our rest pose. So I'm just going to have you sit back on your hips and your heels. If you like, you can let the tops of your feet rest into the mat this time. And I want you to pull your sternum through the two arms like that, and really let the low back pull apart. Relax forehead on mat. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Let that back pull apart, two different directions. Sits bones reach back behind you. Just wanted to give you a quick little workout session break. Even small amounts like this are beneficial to your body, mind, and spirit. It's nice to take a little desk break here and there so you don't get so tight and tension building up into your body, into the tissues, into the fascia. Inhale, exhale. Every little bit of exercise helps, and breathing. Let's take two more deep inhales into your low back. Gently release, exhale. One more time. Exhale. All right, walk hands under shoulders. Gently press up to hands and knees. And there you have it. We had our quick workout break today. Come into your easy pose, your Sukhasana. And I'm just going to have you reach arms to sky, interlace fingertips together. Press those two shoulder blades far and wide apart. Stretch your upper mid back and extend heart to sky. Good. Stretch that middle back. Two more. Press them apart. Inhale. And one more time. Exhale. All right. Gently come up. And that concludes our practice today. So thank you everybody for joining me. And if you like my content, I'd appreciate it if you hit like, share, subscribe to help me grow. So love you all. You take care, and I'll see you again soon. Peace, everybody. Bye. Peace. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or day. All right. Bye.